Welcome to the Growlers and Gremlins podcast, an alcoholic adventure in cryptids, paranormal, and the occult. Coming to you weekly from the heartland of America. Welcome to Growlers and Gremlins. I am your host, Jason, the analyst. Joining me this week is...
I thought you were about to skip that.
No, I'm never going to skip that.
Like for a second, it sounded like you weren't going to say the analyst. Yeah, I'm John, since I already started talking.
I guess I'm Brian.
I guess you are.
Yeah, I guess.
And our guest this week is...
Isaac.
Again.
Not for the first time? Or not a new
this
guest?
Is actually this is the first time in a while that we've had a guest for 4 episodes in a row.
If all of these get published.
They will.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're fine.
I don't think we said anything in... Never mind.
No, not in the stuff that actually got recorded before the blue screen.
Yeah.
We sound like horrible people that just got blue screened into existence.
Yeah, I mean, the blue screen probably saved that episode.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. It would have been an easy redacted. Like we've done in the past.
I mean, we could have honestly just left it in.
Yeah, I haven't actually used the redacted in a while.
I guess not since my
Guess we've been behaving. I don't know.
The last time I did.
Well, that was like our first recording or second recording when you had to use redacted because of what Brian said.
I had to use it on Kevin too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was the second recording.
I forgot about what Kevin said.
Let's not repeat it.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Our beer this week from Left Hand Brewing Company is the Nitro Milk Stout.
Super smooth with soft roastiness and mocha notes. This is our second beer of the recording that says it's going to have a coffee flavor to it. Let's see if this one actually tastes like coffee or not.
Oh, they didn't fill the can.
It's a can.
Well, there's like 1.5 inches in there. Ooh, it's got like a nice iced coffee color. Oh.
It does say it is 13.65 fluid ounces.
Why couldn't they all have been this way?
It doesn't taste like anything. What are you talking about?
It's delicious.
It doesn't taste like mocha at all.
Have you ever tasted mocha?
I have a Jamocha shake from Arby's.
Who said
That's
anything
not
about
the
mocha?
standard on the
It
side
says it
of
on
the
the
can.
side.
Oh, it does?
It's just
Roastiness and mocha notes.
It's just notes.
I don't know. The only thing I have to base it on is Jamocha because I don't drink coffee.
I don't think that's wholly accurate. And also, again, as he mentioned, notes does not mean the whole book.
And yeah, and
Okay.
Jamocha is not the standard of mocha flavors.
We're going to see. We went for porters. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's got the
Delicious.
It's got the color. That's
It's
for damn
so
sure.
smooth and sweet.
But there is like no head.
It's a nitro
Oh, there
that's
it is.
already done its thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nitro, homie.
Okay, forgot about that.
Yep.
I know I can horribly read.
Good to go from the can like a pro in a glass.
Actually, the largest word on the can.
Where'd all my cans go?
It is.
We took them away from you so you can fidget with them.
That was my pile.
I know. I threw away your pile.
Why?
So you couldn't fidget with them.
I was worried you'd accidentally knock them over.
That's just extra.
Onto him.
Oh, you're only worried about spills in your own home.
Well, no, they were empty. I just didn't want all the clattering and clanging.
John, I haven't reached over to my left side for like the entirety of this reach. And the only thing I do is get this.
That's to your left.
It is, but it was behind all the cans.
Just saying. I got you. It's okay.
You took away my cans. I'm offended. And I didn't even notice you took them.
You dingus.
I'm a dingus. Guess I'm going to drink my, what appears to be very good porter, color-wise.
It's a stout.
It's a stout. That's also on the can, by the way.
The way... Oh, wow. We had all porters up until now. We said we were going to do 4 episodes of stouts, and we got 3 porters and one stout.
Well, we didn't have a lot to choose from. We kept looking like... What
Well, it's not stout season, to be fair.
There was
It's IPA season right now.
I'm going to say I found Founders first.
That was porter, though. They did have the breakfast stout.
I know, but I've had the breakfast stout so many times
so
that I was
good, though.
like,
Kentucky.
I had to try the other one because it's like I know I like the breakfast stout, but I had to try the dark, rich, and sexy.
Yeah, I think I've had that.
Which was good.
It was good.
That was good.
I still have the bottle.
It was a whole lot better than the Bloomington.
Yeah,
one.
Bloomington.
The Bloomington Brewing Company.
Bloomington Brewing
Sour
Company.
porter.
The first
Huge
brewery we just
letdown.
absolutely outright hate.
We don't hate.
That's not.
Hate is a strong word.
That's a stretch.
we thought, hey, maybe you guys mislabeled this batch.
The naming,
I think they did genuinely.
Well,
I don't know. The color kind of, yeah.
But if there's cross contamination or something.
I'm gonna honestly admit, in their defense, that I think it was cross contamination where they started pouring a new one in before the labels got right.
What if? Okay, so we didn't look at anything, but maybe those had been on the shelf of the liquor store for like 3 years and have been overlooked, and they've just kind of gone bad.
Well, you threw my can away, so I don't know. Stop touching my cans.
That's what she said.
John can't keep his hands off Brian's cans.
Yeah, I would have my cans.
That's going in the episode description.
Kevin, get away from me. What are you doing over here, Kevin? I don't like this. Bad touch. Daddy, bad touch. Oh, he's touching my butt.
The funny thing is our podcast recordings, it's like it gives off the impression that my house is just like this
hostile.
Yeah, but like it's true. It's awesome.
People just showing up all the time.
It's awesome.
Kevin touched my cans.
I heard someone say, come grab my cans.
Don't grab my cans. No. Bloomington Brewing Company, you need to get back to us.
Yeah.
3 episodes of just riffing on them.
2.
We gotta tag them on Twitter now for
we have to. It's like Bloomington Brewing. I think you threw a sour in my porter.
We mentioned
Java
them
porter.
in this one.
Yeah,
Did we mention them on the Founders one?
Because we were like, man, this is an actual porter.
And I said, I think I'm tainted because it tastes like the Bloomington one.
Yeah, we absolutely.
Okay, maybe that was it then.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3
episodes
Bloomington Brewing. You need
75%.
You need to get back to us on why your
beer.
tainted porter tasted like a sour.
It's because like this one's good enough that we don't have any complaints or really much to say. It's just like, this is good.
Yeah. That one was
a milk stout.
Just solid and good. Yeah, milk stouts are always good.
So good.
All right, so
you just now opened it.
I had to finish this one because
he said he likes this one. So he already knows what it tastes like.
Yeah, this one's great.
It's absolutely delicious.
And I'm going to say it.
I've never had the Nitro version of this. I've had the Left Hand Milk Stout in the bottle. Mm-hmm. I've never actually had the Nitro. This is fantastic.
John, you got to remember the last time, I think.
I much prefer the Nitro.
The last major time we had Nitros together.
Left Hand.
Was we went to the Indy 400. And we drank Nitro Guinnesses. And
Brickyard 400.
Brickyard, sorry.
Yes, the Indy 400. That's the off-brand of the Indy 500.
We went to the Brickyard 400 and
down on the south side.
And me and John, we were like, "Hey, what beers did we bring?" And I opened up my little.
You brought beers.
I brought beers. John
didn't know that we could because I'd never been to the Brickyard.
Oh yeah, so I brought a full orange cooler with a little kick flap at the end, so you could reach in and get it without opening the whole thing. And John was like, "Oh yeah, what did you bring?" And I opened it up and it was completely full of Guinness Nitros. And he was like, "We're gonna die," because it was like 96. It was like 96 degrees, right. And he was like, "I'm not going to drink these." And I went, "Well, good enough for both of us, because I'm going to drink them all if you don't."
I just drank one.
Yeah, I think I drank the other like 12.
Well, part of it was because like I felt bad because I didn't bring beer because I didn't know we could, so I didn't want to just like sit there and drink a bunch of your beer.
You're at the Brickyard. Why would you?
I've never been to the Brickyard. I didn't know what it was like. I didn't even know until that week that you were a NASCAR fan. Because we got those tickets for free.
I forgot that you didn't realize I was a NASCAR fan.
Yeah, I had no idea. And so like you were guiding me through the experience of like, oh yeah, this is how they do this. This is what this is. You had to explain the whole race to me because I don't get it. It was so boring.
Oh god, I forgot about that. That's when you started making fun of me for like a NASCAR.
Well, yeah, because we went to an event that people travel from all over the world to come see the Brickyard 400. And man, is it boring. I had no idea.
It's a race.
Like, I can get into races, but man, all the cars going exactly the same speed in a circle without any sort of passing or anything. Like, the whole race is calculated on pit stops because nobody passes anybody. They just drive in a cluster.
Yeah,
the whole time.
But no, what I was trying to say,
I would hate to take. You would be the worst fucking person to take to Martinsville,
where you can't bring in alcohol.
Martinsville, they love me down in Martinsville.
Why is that?
Look at me.
Because he's white with a beard.
Because I'm a white guy with a beard.
Bristol.
They love me in Martinsville.
I can only imagine what taking you to Bristol would be like. John, this is a mile... Actually, is Bristol a mile? I think Bristol is a little under. But short ass track, 300 laps, I think. And all it is a bunch of cars. You can't tell who's in first if they've been going for more than 20 minutes. You would be the most obnoxious motherfucker at a Bristol race.
I can get,
but that's the race that's sold out.
The problem is it's the race.
Year.
The race is boring. I can have a good time with the people. I can really fit in with some rednecks if I want to. I can have a good time. But the race itself, I'm bored. I don't
most
understand.
people don't. You pay attention to the leaderboard.
Now, take me to a Formula One race or
you
a
won't care about
rallycross
a Formula
race.
One race. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's way more interesting.
So my topic this week.
I still own that domain name.
Hey,
What domain?
World Racing Headquarters.
Lucas Oil on the dirt track with the shorties.
Well,
whatever they're
World
called.
Racing HQ.
The dirt track drift racers with the little, I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah,
The
dirt
little-
racing's cool.
Yeah, that's fun to watch.
You're talking about the midgets.
Yeah, the midget racers.
Yeah.
All right. So
We're not referencing little people when we say the word midgets. We're referencing a type of race.
So
That's a game. That's a race I can go
Little
to.
cars.
That is a fun race.
are we still intending for this to be a quick episode?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to pull in something from Irish mythology called hungry grass, or also known as fairy grass. Is a patch of cursed grass. Anyone walking on it is doomed to perpetual and insatiable hunger.
Is that why?
That's all grass.
Huh?
It's all grass. You walk on grass, you're gonna get hungry.
Insatiable, though, is
Yeah,
the key.
like you.
You just don't have my genetics.
I think my grass is insatiable because I don't stop eating croissants until I run out.
Brian and I, and probably Jason too. I don't think we're ever not hungry.
I can. I'm not hungry, but I can still eat. But why not?
Exactly. That's what you say anytime someone's getting food. You're like, "Well, I'm not hungry, but I could eat."
Well, how many times have I been like, well, I forgot to eat this weekend? I do that all the time.
This weekend,
You would think it would be reflected in your physique.
Or it's stored because it knows I won't always eat.
it doesn't store like that.
Isn't that what fat reserves are for?
No, that's not a thing. Like the whole idea that like people say that if you starve yourself, your body will hang on to every calorie it takes in. That's not true.
Okay,
No.
cool.
Your body requires energy to run at all times, and so whenever you're not eating, you're just burning through your energy stores, which are mostly fat. So what happens is on those weekends you forget to eat, you probably lose 3 or 4 pounds. But then
you
like
just
on the
build
weekdays, you're like, oh, it's Monday, I forgot to eat all weekend. Just binge. I do the same thing. Like on Saturdays, I don't really
Well,
ever eat
no,
much.
I look forward to Mondays because I know I don't have to pay for my lunch.
But that's
I
true
mean,
too. That's my cheat day.
When I went to Fuyang on Friday, I won a bet against one of my buddies at work, and he paid for my meal. And it's like Fuyang's a buffet anyway, so it's like I was eating sushi, I was eating meat, I had vegetables, and it's like
Brian, we haven't been there together in so long. We need to do that
we've
again.
never been to Fuyang together.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No.
Yes.
No.
After we did that tree job.
Fuck. I forgot.
Yeah, I paid for your food.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Because I helped you.
We went together. Well, I paid you too for the day.
Yeah, you paid me. Actually, that guy paid me. Because he
Well,
gave us cash.
He paid me, and then I paid you.
Oh, shut up.
He gave me a check.
Shut up.
So in legend, there's a couple of different causes of the hungry grass. One of them is the idea that there's a curse by the proximity of a improperly interred corpse. That,
Like somebody was buried wrong?
yeah,
I get hungry every time I smell a corpse.
Like a
Well, the idea is that it's a curse brought on by the fact that it is this corpse nearby. Kind of like, when we were talking about.
I don't like that as a premise.
Hunger brought on by the fact that there's a corpse nearby.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I don't like that. Hey, this dude was buried here. You're hungry now. It's like, that sounds like zombies without the work.
yeah.
I don't like that.
We were talking
Dig him
about.
up. Why am I so hungry as I walk over this Margaret Thatcher grave? I don't know.
What does Margaret Thatcher have to do
Nothing.
with
It was the first thing I could think of an old, like somebody dying. Nothing against the Prime Minister of Great Britain. I'm sorry.
She's not
Margaret Thatcher.
anymore.
Well, she's not, but she's dead.
She's dead.
That's why I probably took her name.
The Iron Lady.
Yeah.
The other suggestion is that...
Wait, does Brian know who the Prime Minister of Great Britain is right now?
It's Boris Johnson.
Okay, good. Yeah.
The other suggestion that fairies actually plant the hungry grass. That's the two stories out of Ireland.
The fatties.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you fatty.
The myth may relate to the beliefs that the Great Famine in the 1840s, kind of caused by fairies, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, this is an Irish
The fairies didn't plant the potato.
That's what I was going to say. It's just in Ireland, it's grass that doesn't have potatoes growing under it. Oh, it's hungry.
Nobody's hungry. Everyone's starving.
There's
The potatoes.
It's the grass's fault.
I'm sorry, Ireland. No, I'm not. Actually, I love your Guinness. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I have some of their coffee right now.
Irish coffee?
Yeah. I can't say what it's called or I'll dox myself.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't really care.
It's so good though.
Does it taste like Guinness?
I'll show you it. Hang on.
Oh, I guess we're doing this now. All right.
So as an
We have
alternative...
lost half the podcast.
Yeah.
So, Jason,
An alternative version of the hungry grass story relates to that anyone walking through the grass is struck by a temporary hunger. To safely cross through, one must carry a bit of food to eat along the way, such as sandwiches or several crackers and some beer.
You understand why I couldn't tell you the name of the coffee?
So all it does is make you want to sit down and eat.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need a picnic basket.
Whoa.
Fuck.
That was such a hiccup. Man, see, it makes me think of like the Wizard of Oz.
The poppies.
The poppies, when they walk through the poppies, it's like, oh, it won't make you fall asleep. It just makes you hungry. But it's the same thing, though. You walk any distance, you're going to get hungry anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what will help us that those hiccups, Brian?
Medicine with Kevin.
Yeah.
A little bit of fright. Not just.
So what our listeners can't see right now is that Brian has hiccups, and Kevin, who's a certified massage therapist, is trying to rub them out of Brian.
Yeah, baby.
Get that away from there.
Oh, that makes it sound so much worse.
Yeah, the thing is, I can lose hiccups in about 10 seconds, though.
I can't.
I know.
Once I get them, they're here to stay.
Oh my
until
god,
they're
put it
ready
on.
to go
Put
their
it
own
on while
way.
he's outside.
Fat man in little coat.
We'll have to cut all this out.
No, dude, keep it.
Why not?
No one's gonna know what's going on. We're referencing things that are happening in the room.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin put on Jesse's leather jacket or vest.
Oh, you'd look so good in a leather vest, Kevin.
Yeah, he'd look like a Dama Daddy.
Just gonna put it outside.
In a few rare accounts, the hungry grass is said to actually devour humans like certain cryptid plants. So,
So the grass itself is hungry.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a curse. The grass and a curse, it's like all like
Wait, you
linked.
did you say this was Irish or Scottish?
Irish.
Irish legends? It sounds like somebody would go out into the tall grass and just die.
It sounds to me like during a famine, people just ate people and blame the grass. So no, the grass ate
Why are
them.
there so many skeletons in this grass? Oh, it must be a spirit.
This grass is hungry.
There's fuck. I'm not doing the right accent. Oh,
No, we keep trying. It's hilarious.
You
This
write
is
off a
spirit.
genocide. Oh, no. The ground was just hungry.
no. God, what is Irish? I'm listening to
Top
that's
of the morning to you.
top of the morning to
Oh,
you.
come on. That was cheap.
Yeah, I know.
It's the easy go-to.
Oh, that's Jacksepticeye.
Yes. I forgot about him.
I'm thinking it's like I'm thinking Illy. Illy, how you doing?
What?
That's Scottish though. I don't know Irish.
Clearly.
I'm thinking Ely.
I don't have any Irish
Illy.
heritage. I can't. Can't do it.
All right, are you buying pizzas,
No, Jesse doesn't need to buy pizzas.
Papa John?
No.
Stop trying to.
I'm gonna say if you put the order in, I'll give you my card and you can just. Put
You know
that in
what?
at
Brian's the
finish.
only person who hasn't bought pizza. Because last time that we bought pizza, well, the first time Jesse bought all the pizza, then I bought pizza, but you and Jesse contributed money to it, but Brian's never bought pizza.
Yeah,
How did that work? Did you have any issues getting that from Facebook?
No, it just came right in.
If you put the orders in, I'll give you my card and you can put that in.
So this episode's a shit show.
Brian just volunteered to pay for pizza.
I'm on a motorcycle.
Just get them delivered, like always.
Yeah, he's willing to pay. Just have it delivered.
And make sure you tip them twice the amount of pizza.
Fuck you, Kevin! You son of a bitch!
Anyway, this episode, back on track.
So, okay, the Hungry
Grass.
Grass has had like 10 seconds worth of contribution.
Yeah, we've only heard like 10 seconds about the Hungry Grass. Let's hear it. At least you have plenty of time to edit this episode because we have so many episodes recorded now.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Well, and we're a week ahead right now.
No, we're not.
Well, because last minute would have been if we'd recorded next weekend.
Yeah, so we still
have an episode to be released next week. So there's actually a lot of time here.
Okay, I thought we were on week 3 of the last recording because mine got delayed or deleted.
Yours did get deleted.
Because I am apparently a horrible person.
Yes.
We'll agree on something.
Just go with meat, Jesse. That's all I want.
Yeah, just meat. Like, everyone's happy with meat.
Do meat, cheese, whatever. I don't care.
Victor's not here. Stupid. Victor, don't cut this out, Jason. Victor, quit being a vegetarian. Like, come on. Your wife won't leave you. Your wife won't leave you. Just start eating meat again.
Did he tell you that she won't?
Well, he said it's.
I'm gonna say he eat hot dogs.
Well, he isn't a vegetarian because of her. He just started it with her because she wanted to do it, and then like he got used to not eating meat.
Oh,
so he just hasn't bothered to go back to it. But like, come on, Victor.
That's bullshit.
Come on, grow those legs. Eat some meat.
I thought he was eating meat beforehand. He ate meat with us.
He ate meat for a long time, but no,
not beforehand, as in before his diet change, but when he would hang out with us.
No, he does not.
Does he?
No, he doesn't eat meat.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. Victor, you keep going strong, man. Don't let John bully you.
No, get out of it. Eat some meat.
He eats a Slim Jim. You know that.
No, he doesn't.
I doubt that.
He doesn't eat meat,
dude,
man.
He sits at his work, and he's like...
The last time he came over for a cookout, he brought his own veggie burgers for me to grill.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He's dedicated.
Well, maybe Victor is dedicated.
It doesn't have anything to do with, like, animals or anything like that, or it doesn't have any health reason. He's just used to it. He just doesn't have a desire for meat anymore.
Victor, if you come, I will take you to, I forgot the name of it. Ruth's Chris. Who is playing that?
It's Kevin. He's watching something.
Why is it so loud? You're not deaf. You're diabetic. Oh, he's gonna touch me. He's gonna touch me again. I don't want it.
Oh, that's so good, bro. That's really good.
Kevin, stop it. I don't.
So I feel like this episode shouldn't have any topic, but we should just go ahead and dump it out on the internet anyway. You're diabetic.
Nothing bad can happen to you.
No.
Are you scared of Kevin?
I don't want his gut against me.
His gut is delicious.
Get away from me with your white gut. No.
You only got like 3 feet of that damn cord.
Just take the headphones off.
No! I refuse!
So, okay, Brian's afraid of Kevin.
I'm not afraid of Kevin.
Brian's
I'm afraid of his
Kevin.
gut and his diabetes.
You can't catch diabetes.
I'm only afraid of one part of Kevin.
You think that? His dick?
The bump.
He has a bump?
I said I'm only afraid of one part of Kevin.
Which part?
The bump.
So we have the carnivorous grass.
Kevin has a bump on his
Or
finger.
the fairy
It freaks
grass.
me out.
What's it called?
Hungry grass.
Hungry grass. We should probably get back. The fat grass. Got it.
Well, people thought that the hungry grass didn't just eat people; it also ate crops as well. So,
Hungry grass ate the potatoes.
The best thing is, we have a guest right now. Like, okay, so we this is probably the messiest recording session we've ever had. We have a guest right now who's only ever heard one episode of this podcast, and so he's thinking, "I am never listening to more of this."
He even buttoned his shirt back up. He's ready to get the fuck out of here.
Well, like I said, but the problem is that the beers have been really good, so we've actually been drinking all of each beer.
I've had more to drink than anybody else.
A lot of the times, people will take a couple sips of their beer on an episode and be like, "Nah, I don't like it," and just not touch it.
I think I've had more.
Well, yeah, we know you have. You've been drinking rum every episode.
I've had to slow down, despite this last one being my favorite beer of all time.
You have to be a good boy.
Yeah, because I have to
drive,
leave at some point.
Yeah,
in a motor vehicle.
Motor vehicles usually good to be sober in.
Yes. So.
Usually that's a good idea. But
if you grew up around here, you know the drive between Liston and Pittsburgh or Brownsburg by heart at this point, and you don't have to be sober to do that.
Well, I'm going to be on the interstate
let's
pretty
not
much
say
the
that.
whole
I'll tell you
way,
what, though,
so.
give me.
I'm going to say I can make it from Greenwood to my house pretty easily.
You want to see some good driving? Give me a few beers on a manual transmission.
Fuck you. You can do that decently.
Oh, dude, I'm way better when I.
You say that.
Sober.
I'm going to say, honestly, I've never seen it. I couldn't tell you whether or not.
Dude, my Porsche?
You had that
thing?
for like 3 weeks.
No, dude, I had that for like a year.
Did you?
Yeah. I sold it, but...
Okay, yeah, you're right. I remember.
Yeah, I had that for a long time. It was my daily driver for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
What was it?
$1,800
It was
bucks.
a Porsche 944. No, I paid $500 for it.
Okay, whatever.
Who'd you buy it off of?
I bought it off of... Well, okay. This is a story.
The reason why I'm asking is because I have a buddy from Terre Haute who had a Porsche 944 that he sold after not doing... He wanted to do like a swap on it, and he never did.
Was he dead?
No.
Okay, so it's not the same guy.
Okay, because Porsche 944s aren't exactly super common
No.
in Indiana in roughly the same area.
No.
So.
Okay, so this was like the deal of a lifetime. Okay, so I was selling tools at the time, and I was going into this shop off 10th Street, and I went in there, and they had this 944 that was in the best shape I'd ever seen. It was just beautiful. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And they were like, yeah, this guy's had it for a long time. It's his baby. I was like, what's wrong with it? And they're like, it won't start. I was like, huh. And I was like, well, if he ever wants to sell it, let me know. So keep going there. This car is still there. And they're like, yeah, we can't figure out what's going on with it. And so I was like, well, if he ever wants to sell it, let me know. So one day I get a call and I'm at work, and I was like, hello? Who's this? And I didn't know who was one of the mechanics at that shop. And he was like, hey, if you want that 944, the guy said $1,500 and it's yours. I said, what? Really? And I was like, he wants to sell it? And he's like, well, you know, we haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with it. We can't get it to start, and he's tired of messing with it. His health is declining, and, you know, he was an older guy. And I was like, well, I'll take it for $500. And they're like, yeah, he's not going to go for that. And I was like, yeah, sorry then, you know. They called me back like a week later, and they said, all right, $500, it's yours. Come get it. So I went there, picked it up. I happened to know a guy who used to be a mechanic for the Andretti family. And he was, you know, a racing mechanic. He was on the Lotus team for Formula One. All kinds of stuff. He's one of the only people in the U.S. who's certified in Ferrari and Porsche and a bunch of stuff. He owns a shop where they work on supercars. And he was like, oh, it's a 944. It won't start. Cranking reference sensors. I was like, okay. So I ordered them online, put them in there, started right up. Cost me $40 to get that car running. Paid $500 for it. The guy who owned it originally, he bought it brand new. It was a 1984 Porsche 944. He bought it brand new in 1983. And he had it all those years, took care of it. And eventually just was having some issues. Couldn't get it started, and his health declined. He ended up passing away. But I got that car for $500, got it started for another $40, and I drove it for like a year before I just sold it off because
that was the one you were supposed to teach me to drive stick in that.
Yeah, I was gonna keep it, but like in Avon at the old house, it was just in the way. I just couldn't hang on to it.
I remember, but that was the one where you were like, you know what? I'll teach Brian to drive stick.
Yeah,
because I had asked you if you would teach me how to drive stick.
The car was awesome. It's the target top that they have. It worked. the power and everything in the car worked. Like it was in great condition. And,
sounds like it, which is rare for a vehicle that
old. I sold it, but man, I miss that thing all the time. It was so much fun. I miss having a manual transmission car in general. I used to have a Cavalier LS Sport. You know they made that?
I did.
The sporty version of the Cavalier.
Sporty's a stretch, but
had one with a body kit and a few other mods on it. It was quick, but the throttle body got stuck open one day when I was driving to work. That was fun. That was a fun day. Anyway, Hungry Grass.
I'm in its second gear at 4,000 RPMs coming into the parking lot.
Yep. It was funny because it had a body kit on it, so like every once in a while the bumper would just fall off.
Hungry Grass.
It was a quick car though.
God, this episode is a shit show.
It's amazing. I love it.
We're still going to release it though, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? There's nothing awful in here.
Yeah. So in summary, Ireland has grass that eats people and potatoes. Brian is afraid of Kevin's gut, and John owns some cars. Anything else we can recap?
Well, yeah, I mean that's just the beginning. We just started this episode.
I'm also afraid of Kevin's
we've
legs.
been talking for like
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
We're at 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I think we can talk more.
No.
We should talk
Well,
about
this is torture at this point.
It's on you, Brian, to either talk about something interesting or end the episode.
You know, Kevin's diabetes is progressing along, and that leg is about to become ours.
Kevin posted something on Facebook the other day about at my age, something about his he said at my age it's weird when I find a dark hair in my beard. It's like, just let go, you stubborn bastard. And I almost commented, but I didn't want to be mean, but I said, that's the way I feel about your legs. He looks at his legs every morning and he says, just let go, you stubborn bastard.
For Halloween, I'm bringing candy corn over here for your children, and inside of it's going to be my dead toes.
As long as we don't know.
Put them in some Wendy's chili.
I thought he's actually going to blow there. I'm like, oh, shit.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't like chili.
You don't remember
in
that?
general.
That was a huge deal. Like years ago, there was a lawsuit. Somebody found a finger in their Wendy's chili.
I just don't like chili.
They tried to sue
general.
Wendy's.
I'm sorry.
But apparently what came out in the court case was that a friend of theirs lost a finger in a factory accident. So they took the finger and put it in Wendy's chili to try and sue Wendy's over it.
All right. I think we might as well just end this
For
one.
the first time ever, you say it.
I said it along with you when we were making fun of him.
Oh, really? Isaac?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to say.
It's the line.
It's the line.
There we go.
That works too.